Hi, my name is Chanelle Lowe, and this is my Global Project Assignment 1 presentation. The research question I have chosen is: what effect does overpopulation have on the Earth and its inhabitants? The global issue I have tried to focus on is overpopulation and the inevitable effects it has on not only our health, but the health of the planet and all that inhabit it. I've also tried to demonstrate how this issue is overlooked and underestimated as potentially lethal to the human race. To demonstrate just how colossal of an issue overpopulation is, in the mid-18th century, there were fewer than 800 million people populating the Earth. Fast forward to today, barely 250 years later, we have a population of over 7.7 billion, and it will continue to steadily increase at this rapid pace if something isn't done about it. Overpopulation causes an abundance of issues, including but not limited to loss and depletion of natural resources, declining availability of fresh water, mass species extinction, lower human life expectancy, increased emergence and susceptibility to new epidemics and pandemics, increased habitat loss and increased farming practices, elevated crime rates, and elevated global warming and climate change. The main issue is promoting the education and spread of information about this topic to the wider community and ensuring that the Earth and its inhabitants don't fall to their demise due to this. For this very reason, I have decided to propose the idea of creating an immersive art installation within a space that consists of a human labyrinth. The idea is to allow citizens the chance to challenge themselves to escape the labyrinth made of life-sized, human-like bodies within a reasonable time. The longer they take, the more issues that arise within their space. This will confront the way the human race undermines the effects of the overpopulation and allow the participants the chance to comprehend the issue at hand and hopefully spark their need to spread awareness. I have 8 weeks to fully construct this idea, and unfortunately, due to COVID-19, instead of actually creating this immersive art installation, I will have to instead create a detailed plan and demonstrate through images, drawings, statements, and visualization what my installment would have encompassed. The only constraints I have had in mind for this assignment is the time provided, time management, and lack of resources due to the current pandemic. 2 artists I have taken inspiration from is Stefano D'Alessio and Martina Menegon, who tackled the overpopulation dilemma by creating an interactive installation that visually represented the claustrophobic ramification caused by this issue. The duo used a projection of tiny, human-shaped figures that repeatedly bumped into one another as they fight for their own space. The pair even offered a simple solution during their presentation, opening the doors below. This symbolizes many of the figures dropping down into the space and colonizing uncharted territory. D'Alessio stated that every 400 milliseconds a new human being is born, demonstrating that this rapid growth is unsustainable and a solution must be found. Another form of inspiration came from writer Tom Butler, who created a book, Overdevelopment, Overpopulation, Overshoot. With an abundance of mind-provoking images taken around the world, Butler enables his viewers to actually see what ecological and social misfortunes are occurring due to this mammoth issue of overpopulation and the growing need for consumption. The images are all beautifully captured, which in turn causes confusion, as the topic behind the images are extremely unsettling. Lastly, in 2014, an exhibition called Fruitful and Multiplying, the Overpopulation exhibit, showcased 5 artists, all with numerous artworks that addressed overpopulation and its effects on the Earth. As well as this, the exhibit also had an informational installation that included not only facts, statistics, and diagrams, but recommendations for viewers to be able to help with the issue at hand. The artists wanted the topic of overpopulation to become less taboo, and for this rather sensitive issue to become widely acknowledged. The exhibit cost the artist $6,000 plus shipping and travel and required 2,000 square foot space within at least a 12 feet ceiling height. Thank you for listening to my presentation on overpopulation.